TV. I'm your host, Kyan. Hope you guys are all doing good throughout this quarantine again. Let's get into it. First, we have the national anthem. Now we'll have a message from Mrs. Sutton.
Good afternoon everyone and welcome back to our first lockdown assembly and our second lockdown for 2020. Today there's a little bit of sun out and it's not a bad day at school, but there is something missing. If you look around, you will see that I'm all alone in this beautiful playground on this beautiful day, and we miss you. School is very, very quiet and I like things a little bit noisier than this. And we're back to hand sanitizer, we're back to face masks, and we're back to you being at home doing online learning and some of us being at school, because we've got a few children here today, 9 children in total today. Today, instead of talking about ethic of care, which I know we do very, very well at Birkdale, and I love that you are continuing your ethic of care, today was a good time just to remind you about being a little bit resilient during this time, because we weren't expecting to go back into lockdown. We certainly weren't expecting all of the events that we were looking forward to in August being cancelled, and we certainly weren't expecting that we were going to have to make new plans for how we would do online learning, in-class learning, hard copy learning. So we've had to be a little bit resilient, and for some of us it feels a little bit uncomfortable to be back in lockdown. And so this is the time just to remember that while it does feel uncomfortable and you may not want to be in lockdown, you may not want to be doing online learning, this is the time to actually think of all the things that are going really well. The fact that you can access school, the fact that you can look at Facebook each day and see all of us smiling and waving to you and saying, hey, how's it going? So please keep in touch with us via internet, email, website, school app, our Facebook page. If you need to pick up hard copies, come in and see us. But just know that we are here and we are missing you just as much as you are missing us, and we can't wait, fingers crossed, to be back into level 2 and have you back here so that I'm not standing on my own in this big empty school. Have an amazing weekend and fingers crossed I might see some of you next week. Ka kite anō.
Morena everybody, just a gentle reminder that we do have hard copies of everything that the children are doing online. You can come into our school and pick it up contactless. Our barcode is here. All you need to do is come in and scan our barcode, and then you just pick out from everything that's sitting here on the table and take it away with you. There is also extra books here if you need it, and reading material here if you don't have anything at home. So don't forget, we're here to come and pick up work from school. Thank you.
Now, let's see who got their Principal's Awards from Mrs. Bush.
And this week's Achievers Awards go to Anne from Whānau 25 for grooming, fun run, 40-hour famine, and for 3 Principals Awards. Mila Nicholson, Whānau 6 for softball, Manaakitanga, Principals Award, choir, 40-hour famine, and media. And then finally, Ava Lewis from Whānau 6, and this is for softball, cricket, talent quest, grooming, and then choir times 2. Congratulations, everyone. Okay, and this week's Bronze Principals Awards go to Seth Seal, Jessica Elias, and Quest Edwards. Congratulations, everyone. And finally, this week's Silver Awards go to Mila Nicholson and Ryan from Whānau 5. Congratulations.
5, 6, 7, 8. Dance with me in my backyard, boy. Looking super fine in your corduroy. Drive me round the block, we can go in a loop, and we'll turn the vibe up on some good boy band tunes. I feel the fresh air, I can feel your eyes staring. I'm not gonna lie, I get a little bit scared. My heart is on wings and living in dreams, and at the top of our lungs we see. Backyard boy, you make me nervous. Dance with me in my backyard, boy. Looking super fine in your 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll the windows down, let the bass drop low. Everybody's talking, but I don't wanna know. Feel the fresh air, I can feel your eyes staring. I'm not gonna lie, I get a little bit scared. My heart is on wings and living in dreams, and at the top of our lungs we see. Everything is perfect. All our words were worth it. Dancing around like a clown at the circus. Backyard boy, you make me nervous. Right now?
That was informative. Now, let's see what happened with Cross Country Zone Day.
We had our cross-country team go and compete at the Inter-School Zone Day. That was awesome. Awesome to see how much effort you guys put in. It was a tough course with lots and lots of really fast runners. We had, from Year 7, we had Charlotte from Whānau 2, Ava from Whānau 6, Amelia from Whānau 7, Moa from 22, Lizzie from 16, Jessica from 2, Caitlin from 16, Zoe from 22, Miller from 6, and Aria from 15. In our Year 7 boys race, we had Solomon from 16, Toby Yonkers from 14, Thompson from 16, Jade from 11, Josh from 14, Ryder from 23, Elliot from 1, Korsaki from 13, and Jackson from 25. We had some Year 8 runners as well. So Year 8 girls were Tyler from 6, Isabel from 10, Lily from 2, Rebecca from 1, Roxy from 12, Izzy from 4, and our boys we had Jared from 10, Nico from 6, Flynn from 23, Louis from 2, and Jack from 15. Again, it was awesome to see how much effort you guys put in. Well done, everybody that went.
Well done to the people who went to the zone day. Now, let's have haka time with Vialisha.
I used to be so beautiful, now look at me. My actions are unbeautiful, it's clear to see.
Can everyone? E2, we're going to have a haka practice. Now we've been learning the words to the haka pohiri. Now let's learn the actions to the haka pohiri. So, ki raro, kia wiri, kia mau, hei. A hei runga hei raro, hi, ha, hi, ha. Hei runga hei raro, hi, ha, hi, ha. A toi a mai I te waka ki te uru, ngā te waka ki te moe, ngā te waka ki te takotoranga I, takotoa I te wā. Ara utaina, ahi, ara utaina, ahi. Ara utaina mai ngā iwi o te motu ki runga te whenua e taune. A hiki nuku e, hiki rangi e, hiki rangi e, hiki nuku e, ia haha. Ka hiki tia tana iwi, ka hapa I ngā tana waka. Aue, aue, aue ha. Aue, aue, aue ha. Ko te iwi Māori e nguru.
What could it be? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Nah, it's just kahu with what is it?
Kia ora koutou, welcome to this week's What Is It? I'm your host, Kahu, and my special guest, Jade. 2 meters! Last week, What Is It was toothbrush. And the winner was Roger, room 14. Let's take a look at this week's What Is It?
What? You know what it is. You know what it is. What? You know what it is.
What is it? What is it?
If you think you know what it is, go to the Google Classroom
and click the link.
See you all next week.
And remember to stay safe and keep 2 meters. And now it's time for Student of the Week. Congratulations to
Zoe from Whānau 22. Her enthusiasm for reading, her thoughtful responses and interesting discussions about books. You are an inspirational reader.
Charlotte Morstan from Whānau 2. An outstanding hand-drawn step-by-step poster on how to wash your hands. Ka pai.
Dallas Tai from Whānau Tori. Mō te rau taki, horoi ringa te raui hoki ki te panui e ngā reo e rua ina e te raui ki te kiti ai koe whakatai ranga I ngā reo e rua.
Laufi from whānau 12 for outstanding commitment to his learning.
Moses from whānau 17, his amazing commitment and positive attitude in his online learning.
Mango from whānau 26, his creative Roblox-inspired How to Wash Your Hands video.
Jamie from whānau 5, for demonstrating great whānau leadership by leading the class karakia and waita during our online learning sessions.
Anya from whānau 6, for her organisation and enthusiasm towards home learning, especially in completing writing tasks.
Georgia from whānau 13, for her time management and organisation towards completing her home learning and including success criteria.
Phoebe from whānau 1, for her commitment to home learning, taking feedback on board and always pushing herself to her best.
Tria from whānau 14, for his organisation and enthusiasm towards home learning, especially in completing writing tasks.
Joel from whānau 15, for successfully completing his health and nutrition challenge.
Emma from whānau 5, her amazing artwork and commitment to her online learning.
Mako from whānau 23, for successfully completing his health and nutrition challenge and the amazing art challenge.
Thomas from room 25, for hitting the ground running with our lockdown to home learning. Well done on your attitude and commitment.
Shay from whānau Aronui, for your dedication to home learning and asking great clarifying questions to make sure you are on the right track.
Morgan from whānau 4, for taking on the most challenging level of maths and working hard to get lots done. Tēnā pai.
Taiaroa from whānau Tuatia, for your commitment and effort to do well in both the online learning tasks for your class and music lessons. Tino pai rawa.
Michelle from whānau 11, for making what looked like delicious meatballs and spaghetti. Well done, Alicia.
Gwen from whānau 16, for her consistently excellent effort in home learning tasks and for supporting her peers during this time.
Well done to everyone that got Student of the Week. Congratulations. Let's have a look at the 1 p.m.
challenges.
Call me what you wanna, I'll be what you wanna. I've been here 1,000 times. Hey, falling for another, I don't even bother. I could do it all my life. So tell me if you wanna, cause I got this feeling. I wanna hear you say it, cause I can't believe it. With every touch of you, it's like I've started dreaming. Guess heaven's not that far away. And I'll be singing la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. I'm just right here dancing around to the rhythm that you play when you're breaking my heart. You know that I can't get you out of the system. Yeah, right from the start. Played with my heart, and I'll be singing la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. inside this room. Hey, hey, won't you come on over? I'm a sucker for you, wishing we'll be out here soon. So tell me if you wanna, cause I got this feeling. I wanna hear you say it, cause I can't believe it. With every touch of you, it's like I've started dreaming. Guess heaven's not that far away. And I'll be singing la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. I'm just right here dancing around to the rhythm, the rhythm.
Ko William Toko Ingawa. Ko Angelina Tene.
Kia ora.
Ko LJ Tena. Kia ora. Ko Mama Tera.
Kia ora.
Now it's Caught on Camera with Sean.
I believe that children are our future. Oh, hi. It's Sean here with another ever popular edition of Caught on Camera. You'd be thinking, it's level 3 lockdown. There's naebody who could be caught on camera. Wrong. Today's footage may seem like a load of waffle. In fact, a huge load of waffle. This person's first and second names are Mr. Healthy, but here he is, caught on camera, being anything but. Take a look at this. Here's what he should be eating for lunch. Now, here's what he actually eats, secretly, in private. But we know what he didn't know. He was caught on camera. So this is Sean in level 3, reminding you, wash and dry your hands frequently, sneeze into your elbow, wear a mask in public, stay home where possible, and don't get caught on camera. Oh.
Thanks, Sean and Mr. Seathouse. Now it's time for Kuta Korero with Alicia.
Okay, this week, instead of having a sentence, I thought I'd give you a little history lesson. Now, if you look out to Te Waitemata, to the waters, you'll see this big mountain. Now, some people call it Rangitoto, some people call it Rangitoto, but I myself call it Rangitoto. Now, there are two different stories. Miss Young told me the other day that there was a story that people believe that they seen the volcano erupt. And because the eruption, it lit the sky red. Therefore, the name of the mountain, Rangi, which is the sky, and Toto is the same colour as blood. So the red come from the same colour as the blood. However, when I was growing up, I learnt another story. This famous chief from down Te Arawa, so that's like Taupo, that's Rotorua, that area, he and his tribe came up here up to Auckland, and he had a fight against the Tainui Waka. Now the Tainui Waka come from Hamilton, they come from Pukekohe, from the Waikato region, that's where that waka comes from. Now these two that belong to those waka, they had a fight. And Tamate Kapua, which is the chief from Te Aroa, his nose was punched and he got hurt, he was hurt. And his nose bled so much that it actually went into the volcano and went up to the sky.
So, growing up, I knew the volcano's name was not Rangitoto, but Te Rangi I Totongia I Te Ihu a Tamate Kapua. The day that Tamate Kapua's nose bled so much. Now, those are awesome 2 stories. Those are some awesome history right there. That's why we need to make sure that we acknowledge both of them. So, here we go. Rangitoto. Full name, Te Rangi I Totongia I Te Ihu a Tamate Kapua. The day that Tamate Kapua's nose bled so much. Have a great weekend. Kia hau marate noho.
Now it's time for the hockey field day.
Hey guys, hopefully everyone's nice and safe at home. We've got some badges to give out. So we had boys and girls hockey zone days a week or 2 ago, I think. So our boys team was Koseki from Whānau 13, Joshua from Whānau 1, Elliot from Whānau 1, Lucas from Whānau 2, Thompson from Whānau 16, Luke from Whānau 17, Thomas from 25, Xavier from 22, Solomon from 16, James from 11, and awesome Rakaya jumped into the boys team because we were a little bit short on numbers. Thanks, Rakaya. And our girls team was Cameron from 13, Charlotte from 2, Chloe from 13, Ava from 6, Miller from 26, Jamie from 15, Tyler from Whānau 6, Miller from Whānau 6, Grace from 26, Zoe from Whānau 22, Charlotte from 22, Moa from 22, Lucy from 26, Lily from 2, and Kayla from Whānau 26. You guys all had an awesome time. It was really, really cool to see. Well done.
Well done for those people that went to the hockey field day. Enough of that, let's get into everybody's favourite, Bis Boss.
Welcome back for Bis Boss. My name is Kyle. I'm filling for Aria. I hope you guys are safe. Thank you for your entries. Let's take a look.
Shake that left and tap it, girl. Bring it back and drop it, girl. I wanna see you pop it, girl. Don't stop, just drop it, girl. You got a booty on your back, real fat. Shake that left and tap it, girl. Bring it back and drop it, girl. I wanna see you pop it, girl. Don't stop, just drop it, girl. You got a booty on your back, real fat. Shake that left and tap it, girl. Bring it back and drop it, girl. I wanna see you pop it, girl. Don't stop, just drop it, girl. You got a booty on your back, real fat.
This week, we want to see you do this.
You make me complete. You're all that matters to me. Grateful for your existence. Without a queen. You make me complete. You're all that matters to me. Grateful for your existence. Without a queen. You make me complete. You're all that matters to me. Grateful for your existence.
Send your videos in and stay safe.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Te Aratika TV. See you next week.
Kia ora, Fire Sam here. We're in lockdown, but there's no reason you need to be lazy in lockdown. So I'm going to give you a few ideas of how to keep active and moving. You can go for a scooter. Or roller skating. You can do some weightlifting using anything, even tins of beans. You can even lift a sibling if you want. You can shadow box. On a pad even. Or if you've got some hand pads, go for it. Cricket. We got rugby all day long. Do steps, up and down steps as fast as you can for 30 seconds and have a break.
You can even do juggling.
And if you're going to play tackle, make sure you're in a safe environment. Shuttle runs, or sprint, skipping, burpees, what we all love, squatting, with or without weights, sit-ups, with or without your dog, push-ups, with or without one hand, circuits, with music, with your family, making fun and change. Frisbee. Oh! Any kind of racket sport. Oops. Rebounder tournaments. Juggling.
Juggling.
Target shots. You can do aerobics as well. You can also go for just a basic run.
You can even go for bushwalks, but make sure it's in your community. You can go for a bike ride.
Basketball.
Oh God.
Water polo. In or out of the water.
You can do passing.
You can do it for fitness. You can do it for skills.
You can do it for fun.
You can take your dog for a walk. And if it's bad outside, you can always go on YouTube. There's a million different videos that show you what to do with health and wellness.